Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. Jurisprudence video number 6. Today we are going to discuss, from today onwards we are going to discuss the legal theories. So normally in the initial stage I told you that jurisprudence and legal theory are one and the same. But there is a little bit difference. Please remember, jurisprudence means knowledge of law or skill in the law. Legal theory explains how the law is developed and what are the defects of the so-called law. So how the law is developed and what are the defects. So please remember, jurisprudence, you know, it's the concept of or it's the combination of all concepts like right, possession, theory, etc. Whereas legal theory explains about the manner and in which or how they develop. So theories are also very important in the jurisprudence, and you know the legal theories, they are binding in nature by the rule of legislation, precedent, ratio, decision, so many things. We'll come to that part later. Today we are going to discuss an important theory propounded by Jeremy Bentham. He was a professor in London and he lived in 17th century, 1748, and he wrote a beautiful book on the jurisprudence. He has explained jurisprudence and his theory is called as Utilitarian theory. Jeremy Bentham's theory is Utilitarian theory. What is utilitarianism? That is nothing but usefulness. So how the law should be? Law should be useful. Law should be utilized. It is otherwise called as pleasure and pain theory. Majority of the people should get pleasure with the law, and some of them are minority. Definitely they have to get pain. So I will give you the set of examples in the utilitarian theory. So please remember, Bentham described utility as that property which produces pleasure, the property which produces advantage, the property which produces happiness or good, and the property which prevents mischief, pain, evil or unhappiness to the party. So which gives pleasure and which prevents mischief and other things. This you have to remember. So why? Importance of happiness to the persons. Why it is necessary? Please remember, this importance is recognized from long time in the notion of consequences. This is what is called consequential theory or resultant theory. So please remember, utilitarian theory includes all the good and also bad also, because minority should get pain also. So please remember, this school of thought is analytical school, John Austin. Analytical school, same theory will propound. So this theory has got certain conditions. So the law will be useful, shall become useful to the people in the following circumstances or conditions. Number 1, intensity. There should be intensity in the law. That means the perpetrator of the crime should be afraid. Suppose if you commit a murder, the intensity of law is that I may go to jail and may given death sentence also. Unless that intensity is there, definitely nobody cares the law. Therefore, intensity is the first condition. Second is duration. We'll tell you the limitation. So duration means, suppose if A attacks B and causes some small injury, so he has to be punished only for 3 months or 4 months. If it is a murder, death sentence, like that, the duration of sentence is also important. Suppose should be equity, based on the equity. For normal crimes, less punishment. Higher crimes, definitely the punishment should be more. And nearness. Law should always be nearer to the family, nearer to the human body. Suppose your mind should be able to guess or aggress the law, because if I do, the law is very near, will be punished, like that. Then purity. The fourth condition is purity. Pure means law should be pure. It should not be guided away or forced away by so many other intrinsic pressures. So law should be pure. Of course, pure theory we are going to discuss in Hans Kelson's pure theory of law or pyramid theory of law. There it is broadly explained. Here the condition is that law should be pure and certain. So almost the first point, that is intensity and certain, are almost on the similar lines. But suppose if A commits rape on B, so it is certain that if it is proved, he will go to jail. That should be there. And extent is also important. So where the law will apply? Will it apply to the whole of the world? Will it apply to India? Will it apply to Andhra Pradesh? All these things should be known in the first page of the law itself. That's why in present laws, if Information Technology Act, this act apply to entire India, even including Jammu and Kashmir. Like that, the extension will also be there. So right now we'll go to the examples. How it can be useful to the society. Suppose as regards theft, please remember, the people should sleep happily in the night. After a day's hard work, he has to sleep happily in the night. And if a house is burgled, then he will get pain. Is it not? So he should get pleasure by sleeping in the house. For that purpose only, the police arrange the beat system. So if any theft takes place, the culprit should be punished. So this is pleasure and pain theory. So by happily sleeping with the law, then they will get pleasure. But if anybody commits the crime, he should be punished. Second is, this is a pharma company. Okay. So there are certain exceptions also, which is usefulness of the law you have to understand. A pharma company, actually they release a statement or they release one drug stating that it is useful for corona, but it has got some side effects. So he has reduced the tariff or rate or price for the medicine. Then what are you going to do? Yes, more useful, less so-called side effects. Okay, let us go and purchase. So this is the comparison of usefulness. No doubt here both usefulness and the so-called side effects are also there, but you are tending towards the usefulness. Please remember, utilitarian theory always shows the ends, not the means. The end is more important. Likewise, another example he has given. This is regarding flight. Normally, you know that there are different types of journeys like business class, economy class, first class in the flight journey. But the cost of the first class, the cost of the business class is almost equal to, actually it is 8 times than the economy class. So why they are collecting that much of amount? So here we have to remember Rajinikanth's statement, famous actor Rajinikanth's statement. So whatever type of watch you wear, time will be the same. They will not change. In whichever class you go, the time will not change because so even though the economy class passenger is occupied by A, first class is occupied by Rajinikanth, but the flight will land at the same particular time. But why are you preferring? Because you want got some amenities, you want to get pleasure. At the same time, the economy class people, so it will be just like our RTC bus seats. They will be adjusted because they have to go to the destination. They will happily enjoy the so-called pain also. Of course, in the opinion of the society or the state, the money, excess money collected from the so-called first class passengers will be used for the benefit of the economy class passengers. So whatever it is, please remember, so pleasure and pain theory is 100% accepted, important, and this is the first theory propounded by Jeremy Bentham. If you know this much, it is sufficient. Thank you very much.